afternoon, fans. Welcome to Robbinsville High School. We're on the campus this afternoon, tucked away here in the corner at Judy Nichols Memorial Field for softball action, varsity action coming your way this afternoon, fans, here on GramStarSports.com. We appreciate you tuning in and hope you enjoy our telecast. It is Robbinsville hosting the 3A Enka Sugar Jets, two softball powerhouses set to square off on this absolutely pristine Thursday afternoon here in Graham County, North Carolina. And welcome everyone, as we mentioned, Kevin Hensley with you for this afternoon's telecast here on GramStarSports.com. What you've got in front of you this afternoon, fans, is two extremely talented softball programs. Enka coming into this one tonight with an undefeated 7-0 mark. Meanwhile, the Robbinsville Lady Knights are 7-1. Their only loss to Enka back on March the 10th. We were there live in Candler as the Lady Knights and the Sugar Jets duked it out for 9 innings. That's a rarity in softball, with Enka prevailing 6-5 when it was all said and done. Hopefully a better turnout today for Robbinsville. This is their first non-conference game in a while, and there's several still on tap, so don't you dare go away, fans, because we're going to be with you for the duration this afternoon from Judy Nichols Memorial Field, and we appreciate you tuning in with us here on the GramStar Sports Network. Back live, everyone, from Robbinsville High School. You're watching the GramStar Sports Network, your exclusive home for Robbinsville athletics, and we are streaming it all season long and beyond. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan with you for this afternoon's telecast of Lady Knights softball here on GramStarSports.com. Fans, we're just a moment or two away from our opening introductions, so we're going to turn it back over here in just a moment to our public address announcer, Rodney Nelson, who will be introducing our starting lineups and, of course, helping sing the national anthem this afternoon. I've been joined by Valerie Frapp. I'm sure some of the Frapp clan will be tuned in some point today, right? Oh, that's wonderful. Good to hear that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Judy Nichols Memorial Field for the contest between the Enka Sugar Jets from Asheville with a 7-0 record and our homestanding Lady Black Knights with a 7-1 record. Here are the starting lineups. First for Enka. Leading off, number 2, the shortstop, Gracie Merrill. Batting second, the center fielder, Avery Coggins. Batting third, the catcher, Riley Locklear. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Peyton Wise. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carly Presnell. Batting sixth, the pitcher, Abigail Bruton. Batting seventh, the DP, Samantha Reese. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Emma Payne. Batting ninth, the second baseman, Kelsey West. And the flex is the right fielder, Haley Klontz. Available players for Enka: number 3, Cooper Stanley. Number 4, Kennedy Frady. Number 5, Haben Paul. Number 6, Haley Vick. Number 16, Gracie Rickman. And number 17, Aleni Leon.
Introducing first, at shortstop from Sweetwater, member of the Longhair Clan, number 2, Zoe Iceman Schuler. At second base from Swain County, a member of the Wolf Clan, number 23, Surrey Phoenix Waddy. And at third base from Calkins Creek, a member of the Potawatomi tribe, number 3, Memory Maverick Frapp. Our pitcher from Indian Creek, a member of the Wild Potato Clan, number 99, Naomi Bob Taylor. Our catcher from Carpenter Hollow, number 22, Liz Duke Carpenter. Our center fielder from High Splendor, number 24, Kinsley Charlie Phillip. Our designated player from Big Cove, a member of the Longhair Clan, number 33, Thayla Payback Welch. Our left fielder from Lower Tuskegee, number 7, Claire Viper Barlow. Our right fielder from Long Creek, number 4, Anna Slider Williams. Our first baseman and flex from Snowbird, a member of the Wolf Clan, number 21, Aubrey Cougar Wachacha. Available players for the Black Knights. From Massey Branch, number 5, Abby Hollywood Adams. From Sweetwater, number 8, Lynn Hangman Hooper. From Tallulah, number 11, Delaney Rooster Brew. And from Lower Mountain Creek, number 12, Taylor Chipper Jackson. And from Old Sweetwater, number 15, Olivia Merlin Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 14-time and 5-time defending Smoky Mountain Conference champion Robbinsville Lady Knights. At this time, if you would, please rise, remove your hats and headgear, and let's honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
And back with you live, fans, from Robbinsville High School. We hope you've enjoyed the opening introduction, all the festivities, pomp and circumstances out of the way, and now it's time to get down to softball action. Robbinsville Enka set to come your way here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon from Graham County, North Carolina. Kevin Hensley with you on the call. In the outfield is our dear friend Montana Buchanan.
Merrill.
And she'll be helping us out with wide shots throughout the evening, as we'll go back to the plate now for our very first batter of the day here on GramStarSports.com. Maybe a couple of minutes late getting started, but no harm, no foul, right? As we mentioned, it's absolutely beautiful weather out here today. Leading off is going to be Gracie Merrill. That is the shortstop for the Sugar Jets. And she'll be stepping into the batter's box here to begin our game this afternoon. Naomi Taylor inside the circle for Robbinsville. First pitch catches the zone. 0-1 comes at 5:03 p.m. And the temperature, as we mentioned, almost picture perfect. 72 degrees and not a cloud to be seen from here to Topoka Lodge. That one in there as well as she swung and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 count on Miss Merrill. Fly ball roped to center field, and that's going to get down, so that'll be a 1-out hit straight up the gut, or excuse me, a leadoff hit.
Now batting the center fielder, Avery Coggins.
Avery Coggins, the center fielder, will now step up. She plays position number 8 and wears number 8 for the Sugar Jets. Runner at first, nobody out. The 2-0 count. 2-0 First pitch.
Don't be afraid to throw around.
A little bit of a pitch out. Merrill will stay put. Count is 0-1. Pitched out again, 2-0. Two 2-0, and it's going to be a bump right back up the middle. Pretty as you like it. And that'll move her over 5-3. Memory Frapp with the quick zip to first base. And that'll be the first out of the ball game. Merrill moves to second. And here is Riley
Now
Locklear.
batting the catcher, Riley Locklear.
So a little bit of ABC ball there. Get her on and get her over. Now can Locklear get her in, or will Taylor be able to erase her? Sacrifice 5-3 is going to be the judge. And that one is in there, 0-1. Locklear is the backstop today for the Sugar Jets. As we mentioned, undefeated Sugar Jets. They are actually ranked third in the state in the 3A classification. Robbinsville, nothing to sneeze at. 7-1, off-speed pitch, and boy, she had Locklear reaching as the count moves to 0-2. Don't forget about Merrill. She's camped out at second. Still only one out here in the top of the first. Fly ball center field, and that's going to be caught by Kinsley Phillips. Work out there by the senior center fielder. Reel that line drive, laser beam in, 2 outs.
Now batting the first
for the cleanup batter, Peyton Wise. She's manning the hot corner today, third base. It's her assignment this afternoon. Low and in the dirt, good stop by Carpenter. Count is 1-0. That one will miss as low inside as well. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball absolutely blistered to center field. And it is off the fence. Kinsley Phillips will get it in left center. Merrill scores, and Wise with an RBI double gives the Sugar Jets a 1-0 advantage here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
Now batting the first baseman, Carly Presnell.
And Carly Presnell looks to build on the fun here in the top of the first. She's at first base today for Enka. Pitch right in there, but it missed a little bit. 1-0. Now, Presnell came in relief for the Sugar Jets when Robbinsville paid a visit on March the 10th and ended up pitching the Jets to victory, as a matter of fact. Grounder to shortstop Zoe Schuler. Throw across the diamond is going to be good, and that's all she wrote. But Enka strikes. They leave a runner on, but they score one on a double here in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. It is 1-0 Sugar Jets here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Bottom of the first. Zoe Schuler looks to step in and make a difference after the Sugar Jets leapt on top 1-0 here in the top of the first. Welcome back to Judy Nichols Memorial Field. First pitch from Abigail Bruton is going to be in the dirt. Ball 1.
Wild thing is but I'll do for sure.
Peyton Wise doubling home Gracie Merrill in the top of the first has given the Jets a quick 1-0 lead. Fly ball, shallow hit, and play is made in left field. On the catch, Emma Payne. And Schuler pops out.
Now batting the second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
Here's freshman sensation Surrey Waddy. She's made a lot of waves this year already for the Robbinsville Lady Knights softball program. Count 1-0. And that one right down the pipeline. 1 ball and 1 strike. As if you're in the area, be sure to come down to the ballpark. It's a beautiful evening to just get outside and enjoy Mother Nature. A fundraiser going on over here to our left as well, about 5:30 today, for the 10U Lady Knights softball program here in Robbinsville.
Well, be ready now. Be ready.
Concessions, hot dogs, all the trimmings. 2-1 count on Surrey Waddy. Memory Frapp in the on-deck circle. Fly ball, and it is roped to right center field. It's going to drop. Waddy reaches first with a 1-out hit. Good to see that.
Now batting third baseman, Memory Frapp.
1 on, 1 out for the Lady Knights, and the Sacred Potawatomi tribe being represented well by Miss Memory Frapp. The junior Sooner, now Lady Knight, I guess if you'll call her that. In the batter's box. Caught the plate. And that makes it 0-1 on Memory Frapp. Frapp can swing a hot bat. She's second on the team in average this season. There's proof of why. Fly ball to center field. And it's going to be down at the fence. Reeled in. Waddy stops at second. Frapp at first. I think Waddy thought they might have had a play there, so she was a little slow getting away from the bag. And that's why she just made it to second base. So now 2 on.
Pitcher, Naomi Taylor.
1 out. Here's Naomi Taylor.
Hit the ball.
Runners at first and second for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the first. So this is the chance that Robbinsville needs here early to strike. And a couple of steps off the bags, all they'll take as Taylor pauses and lets it fly by outside. Ball 1. Inside. Counts 2-0. Straight down the belt line. 2 balls and a strike. Taylor taking all the way. Nothing wrong with that. Great crowd on hand already this afternoon here in Robbinsville. 2-1 is going to be careened into the infield. That's trouble. Frapp got in the way. And I think all hands are going to be safe. So the ball dropped. Kind of an odd play. And not a whole lot that Kelsey West could do with it.
Credited with an infield single.
And they're going to have a courtesy runner. Delaney Brooms will pop out of the dugout.
Courtesy runner, number 11, Delaney Brooms, running for Taylor at first base.
And that will bring up Liz Carpenter as we're going to have a brief pitcher conference, it looks like, here in the bottom of the first. Got to get Broom calmed down here, so get Zoe Schuler out, and then you give up 3 straight hits. Broom's got to get settled in here. So Delaney Brooms,
now
courtesy
batting
runner
the pitcher,
for
Liz Carpenter.
the pitcher. Liz Carpenter will come to the plate with a lot of fanfare from the dugout. Boy, Carpenter's swinging for the high school and came up empty, 0-1 here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Enka leading 1-0 at the moment, but the base is chocked full of Robbinsville runners. That one caught the zone somehow. No balls and 2 strikes. Harper's got to be very protective here on the 0-2 count. And she'll swing it one up and in. And that'll erase the sophomore catcher for Robbinsville. First strikeout of the day for Bruton. Base is still loaded and a dangerous hitter batting in the 6th spot today. Kinsley Grace will step in. Kinsley Phillips at the plate now. Base is loaded still. She can swing a hot bat. First pitch she sees is going to be swung on and missed. 0-1. Robbinsville kind of ran into this same issue at Enka. They've already hit much better starting out today, though. But they had a little bit of trouble catching up to Miss Bruton in the early going. And you see it coming to play here, unfortunately. Even Kinsley Phillips having a little bit of a struggle with it. Phillips batting .310 this season. 4 triples to her credit, 9 RBIs. And instead here, Bruton records 6 pitches, 2 outs. And the Lady Knights, unfortunately, leave them loaded here in the bottom of the first. Fans will go to the second. You're watching the Graham Star Sports Network. And we'll be back 1-0 Sugar Jets. Top of the second. Welcome back to Robbinsville High School. Your score is Enka 1, Knights 0. Back here behind the plate here in the top of the second.
Well, unless you can put your text somewhere, we can pick it up. You're gonna come watch some game.
Fly ball rope down the left field line. It goes foul.
Now don't throw it down the middle, Peter.
Well, yeah, I think.
I love the outfield atmosphere. Montana's amongst it right now, running the camera today, but they literally just pull pickup trucks to the fence. Just hang out. Kind of a tailgate experience. Neat atmosphere here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. That one grounded to shortstop. Zoe Sheeler, she bobbles it. That's trouble. And a high throw. Aubrey Wachacha cannot pull it in, so a rare miscue by Zoe Schuler. Bruton reaches on the E6.
Bruton reaches on the air.
They would have had her dead to rights if not for that. Instead, the Sugar Jets have a runner on here in the top of the second right away. Courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner number 5,
Haven
Paul, running for Bruton at first base.
And the batter is going to be Samantha Reese.
Now batting the designated player, Samantha Reese.
Here's Reese stepping into the batter's box.
Knock it down, throw him out.
So could that be the start of something bigger for the Jets here in the second? I guess we'll see how it plays out. First pitch is going to be fouled back to the backstop.
Yeah, it's edible.
Always. You about had her going in short second.
One count. Here's the offering, and that'll drop in on the outside part of the zone. Didn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. That one drops as well. A little too low for the umpire's liking. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three one's going to be grounded up the gut. Waddy can't handle it. Boy, that ate her up over at second base. And Reese is aboard. Back-to-back errors for Robbinsville. Emma Payne, the left fielder, will bat.
Reese reaches on the air, brings to the plate the left fielder, Emma Payne.
Rarely will you see anything like that. Back-to-back errors by Robbinsville. It's almost a point of pride for Billy Knight to make sure his Lady Knights have little to no miscues. Like members of our middle school Lady Knights are piling in around us. They're 3-1 this season. That one grounded to third baseman. Memory Frapp shell fired across the diamond. And it will be the first out of the inning. And the batter now is Kelsey West, the second baseman.
Now batting second baseman, Kelsey West.
Two in scoring position with one out.
Throw another 2 inches outside.
70 degrees out here. Yeah, we switch it. Go across the horn, we'll get to Wachacha. And that's going to be the end of the inning. How about the double play 5-3? Memory Frapp making back-to-back putouts. And Robbinsville escapes unscathed here at the top of the second. One left on.
2 errors.
And we'll go to the bottom of the inning. Sugar Jets leading 1-0 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. High school. Kevin Hensley with you for this afternoon's telecast. Montana Buchanan's out in the outfield. And we're back with you for the bottom of the second here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Sugar Jets leading 1-0. This afternoon against Robbinsville. Enka, the only team so far this year to have Robbinsville's number. And it took them 9 innings to get it. That game was on March the 10th. Well, we've got a flurry of alumni sitting behind us today for the Lady Knights. And Welch took one on the outside corner. Strike 3.
Now batting the left fielder, Claire Barlow.
One out. Call strike 3, and that one was about 18 inches outside, but we'll roll along. Here's left fielder Claire Barlow. Nobody on and one out. Got the former pitching superstar sensation back here behind us. Rocking them Stanford colors today, I see. It's free. Washed. You're not washed up. That's not true. You could have pitched at Stanford if you'd just done it. Yeah. Go see her mama and friends at Mountain Memories if you're ever in Robbinsville, by the way. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Patience Frapp over here to our left. She keeps sinking somehow further and further back into the bleachers. I don't know how that happens. As the middle school Lady Knights continue to pour in around us, including Claire Barlow's little sister Daphne over here to our left. Call her a superstar athlete because she plays about 17 sports all year for Robbinsville.
Now batting right fielder, Anna Williams.
And we'll see if Anna Williams can crack the code. That is Abigail Bruton here in the bottom of the second. Robbinsville rattled off 3 straight hits and loaded the bases in the bottom of the first, and Bruton struck out 2 to end the inning, and that's going to be popped up, and a quick end to the bottom of the second as Carly Presnell puts it away on the P3. We'll go to the third, fans. Robbinsville trailing the Sugar Jets 1-0. You're watching us right here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Welcome back, fans, here on GramstarSports.com. It's a slim and trim 1-0 lead for the Enka Sugar Jets. But they are really controlling this one so far. In fact, they're already back around to the top of their lineup card. Gracie Merrill is back in the batter's box. Kevin Hensley, Montana Buchanan with you here on the Gramstar Sports Network, where we stream 5, count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 varsity sports for the Lady Knights and the Black Knights all season long.
Let's go, Nate.
Out 1-0, Naomi Taylor dictating the pace inside the circle for the Lady Knights. Foul ball, and it will find Mountain Creek, so that'll make it 1-1. We were trying to give a plug earlier, and the inning got out of the way. The middle school Lady Knights are 3-1 this season, and they're looking for revenge tomorrow when Cherokee pays a visit. That game will be right here on Judy Nichols Memorial Field. First pitch is at 4 p.m. The varsity programs will be traveling to Cherokee for 4:30 matchups in Jackson County. And I don't believe we'll be streaming that one, fans. I don't like our chances. I'll just say it that way. 41 count on Merrill. She's going to ground it to Schuler. Schuler will field it, throw to first. Plenty of time. Good stretch by Wachacha to make darn sure. And there's the first out.
Now batting the center fielder, Avery Coggins.
And here's Miss Coggins. She bunted Gracie Merrill over the second during her first plate appearance. Merrill had single to begin the game. She later scored on a two out, I beg your pardon, double from Peyton Wise, and that's all the offense we've seen so far. That one drops and gets right past Barlow. Boy, they would have had that one reeled in, and instead they have a runner at second.
Coggins doubles to the left, brings to the plate the catcher, Riley Locklear.
So, roping ball there that Barlow couldn't field. Called a single and an error. Here's Riley Locklear, who flew out to center field in her last plate appearance in the first inning.
Come on, Ian. Strike her out.
Oh, nice pitch. Well, that just danced into the zone. That was beautiful. Count 1-1. Naomi Taylor has really come into her own this season after transferring from Cherokee in the off season. 2-1 mark on the year.
Yeah, keep it up.
Her fourth start of the season. That one caught the zone. Ball and 2 strikes. Taylor's only got 9 strikeouts, but she's got a 2.54 ERA coming into today's matchup. And that one hit right up the gut. Kinsley Grace will field it. She's throwing it straight to the house and can't get it there in time. And that'll give the Jets a 2-0 lead here on the Gramstar Sports Network.
Locklear singles to center. Brings to the plate third baseman Peyton Wise.
Here's Peyton Wise, who doubled in Merrill to begin things in the first. That one chopped to Waddy. Go to first. In time, that'll move the runner. And it'll be a fielder's choice, 4-3. Locklear now at third. Wise out, 2 gone. Here in the top of the third inning
Now
for
batting
Carly
the first
Presnell.
baseman Carly Presnell.
And first one she sees goes right to Wachacha. Boy, talk about some keen awareness. That erased the inning. Good job. L3 will set them down, but Enka extends its lead with an RBI double from Riley Locklear that scores Miss Avery Coggins. We'll go to the bottom of the third, fans. It's 2-0 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Bottom of the third. Welcome back, fans, to the Gramstar Sports Network and Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School, where the 3A Sugar Jets have a 2-0 advantage over the Robbinsville Lady Knights. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan with you for this afternoon's telecast of Robbinsville Softball. First pitch to Schuler is a strike. 0-1. Now the Lady Knights already back to the top of their lineup card as well. Miss Schuler flew out to left field during her first attempt in the bottom of the first.
Protect it.
That one catches the zone and freezes. Miss Schuler, leadoff strikeout. One gone for Surrey Waddy.
Now batting the second baseman, Surrey Waddy.
5 strikeouts today for Abigail Bruton. First one in there, 0-1. That one gutted right back up the middle. That's trouble, but Waddy will slow out of the box. They got her. Holy tamale. Excellent defense by the Sugar Jets. And it's a 6-3 putout when it's all said and done. 2 outs for Memory Frapp.
Now batting the third baseman, Memory Frapp.
Piece of the first one. Come up empty, though, overall, and it's 0-1 on Memory Frapp here in the bottom of the third. And that one fouled off as well, and it will hit the roof of the grandstand, which always sends everyone scurrying, even though we have a roof over our head. Tends to be forgotten, I suppose, in the moment. Frapp at the plate. Left field foul up by the fence. Trying to get her cuts in. Memory Frapp, as we mentioned, came into the game with a very high batting average. 452 is what she started out with today. And she's got a home run this season. Had a big game Tuesday against Cherokee. 2 doubles. And the ace of the pitching staff actually threw a complete game effort against the Lady Braves. Struck out 5. Robbinsville perfect in the division so far this year. Still an 0-2 count. Frapp battling with Bruton here. Outside. One tapered away. Rise ball scooted a little too much. And the count runs to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Naomi Taylor would bat next if the inning continues.
Oh, yeah, he asked me for his sweatshirt, but I don't even know what it is.
Chops down the line, foul. Joanne Knight making a nice play out of the first base coach's box. Understand we got some of the Frapp clan watching today from home. Welcome, fans, always. That one fouled right back to the net. We are literally surrounded by softball players. None of them even offered to catch it. They instead curled up in the fetal position. Where you at there, Kagi? Come on now. 1-2, chopped foul again. Well, we've got Valerie Frapp sitting next to us. I'm just going to make a comment here. Memory Frapp gets up there and starts fouling balls off. You might as well pack a lunch. She's known to have 10 to 15 foul balls in a bat when she gets into these modes. But you know what? She's making contact. She's staying alive. And hopefully she'll send it the right way over the fence, over that fence. Right.
Got a girl?
And she it did go over the fence, but it was foul. Thank you. Somebody did that. I love you for that. I was hoping somebody would know that cheer. We're doing that tomorrow.
That was me.
Good. We're doing it tomorrow.
Oh,
1-2 on Memory Frapp.
On the back of it, that was on the athletic director.
And back to that again. Naomi Taylor has taken a seat in the on-deck circle. Okay, not really. I'm kidding about that. But I believe this will be the 75th pitch of this at bat, about to come towards Miss Memory Frapp. Run that pitch count up, kid. Junior Memory Frapp ready for the 1-2. Up the gut. Cleanly hit. How about that? Thank you very much. That's the way to win that battle. Boy, she fought and fought and fought. Finally got a pitch she could turn into the outfield. And Lady Knights hopefully in business here in the bottom of the third. Naomi Taylor is the batter with Frapp at first.
Yeah, because there's a lot of distance on second base and outfield.
First pitch to Taylor's hit a mile high, but it will die a death amongst the trout and brim in Mountain Creek back here behind us. Someday, fans, we need to take you on a guided tour of these facilities that we broadcast from, because you only see so much of it here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We're on a beautiful campus here at Robbinsville High School. Good pitch, right in there, right about the thigh area. 0-2. Frapp is at first, but there's two gone. That one comes back in as well. If I had to lay my life in the hands of Kagi Buchanan, I would be already with Jesus. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Taylor strikes out, and Bruton gets out of the jam. Dominant showing so far. 6 strikeouts for Abigail Bruton. And we will go, fans, to the fourth. It is a 2-0 Sugar Jets lead here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Stay with us. American Woman blaring out here at Judy Nichols Memorial Field, top of the fourth. And Enka starter Abigail Bruton is in the batter's box to hopefully get the Jets some more runs. And if you're Naomi Taylor and the Robbinsville Lady Knights, you're hoping for a 1-2-3 frame here and get those bats rolling at some point, because the Jets have a 2-0 lead and Bruton is on fire today. 6 strikeouts to her credit so far. Fly ball, shallow left field. Barlow can't get there. Phillips backing her up. She'll reel it in. But it's a leadoff hit, and Bruton reached on an error her first time up. That will bring out courtesy runner Haven Paul again for the Sugar Jets, with Samantha Reese coming to the plate.
What's your butt?
First pitch is going to be outside, ball 1. So you got Paul at first, nobody out. Low, 2 balls, no strikes. One thing you absolutely have to love about Robbinsville, they support their Lady Knights, their Black Knights, and hey, even the athletes from other teams will show up and support as well when they've got a chance to do so. That one foul down the right field line, and Williams will clean it up at the fence. Reese reached on an error in the top of the second. It was back-to-back errors, and Memory Frapp took care of that by throwing out a runner and then tagging up third for a double play moments later. Reese swings and misses, and that'll make it a 2-2 count. Montana Buchanan doing a great job in the outfield today, keeping you guys right in tune with the game. Whoa, count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hopefully we'll be able to do this for our Robbinsville Black Knight baseball team next week. If everything works out, we'll be streaming Robbinsville Murphy baseball on Wednesday. Before that, though, we'll be back on the air Monday, fingers crossed, at Mars Hill University. The softball squad will face Madison High School. Double play attempt is going to go awry. Throw was low. Wachacha couldn't get it. So it will be a fielder's choice. 6-4. Or 5-4, I beg your pardon. Excuse me. And here's Emma Payne.
Now batting the left fielder, Emma Payne.
1 out, 1 on. Boy, she put a blister on that. Kelsey West had to lean out of the way like something out of the Matrix over in the on-deck circle. And the count is 0-1. Payne grounded into a fielder's choice during her last at-bat. That one grounded right to Frapp. And a double play. We could have had one there instead. I believe Miss Reese is going to scoot to second. Wide throw. And Wachacha could not reel it in, so that will be an error as Reese did advance, but it will be an L5 in the scorebook for Memory Frapp.
Reese goes to second on the air. Now batting the second baseman, Kelsey West.
Kelsey West, the batter. First pitch to Miss West is 0-1. Second baseman for the Sugar Jets. And Samantha Reese in scoring position. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth.
I know. Huh?
Call that up.
Oh my God.
The crowd turned out here from Candler as well. Appreciate them making the trip over here to Graham County. It's a good hike. Breaking ball. And West came up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And how about that? Head coach Jennifer Kruk just sashayed out of the way down in the third base box. Wonderful, wonderful coach for the Sugar Jets, and she's got a powerhouse program built this year. As we said, Enka 7-0 on the campaign. Taylor's going to get her orders here from Liz Carpenter. And here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up over the plate. Carpenter couldn't hold on to it. And that will... Oh, they score that. I'm actually kind of curious how you score that.
Please goes to third on the pass
They're
ball.
going to call out a pass ball. That's what I thought. That one was rising, and it rose a bit too much for Carpenter to handle. So Reese has scooted around the base path on an error, and now a pass ball. Still 2 outs, though. Swung on and missed. Taylor got her to chase one low and away, and that will bring it in to the top of the 4th. Jets strand a runner, but we'll go to the bottom of the inning. Enka still leading 2-0 right here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Welcome back, fans, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. It is the bottom of the 4th, even though our scoreboard on the screen doesn't quite reflect that yet. I think we got it changed now. There we go. 2-0 Sugar Jets here in Robbinsville. Liz Carpenter, the batter, she struck out during her last plate appearance, and seems like the Lady Knights outside of the 1-4 holes are having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the speed of Miss Bruton. 6 strikeouts today for Abigail Bruton. There you go. Carpenter reached up and got that breaking ball, but roped foul and hanging tight. 0-2. Fans, you're not going to believe this, but our middle school Lady Knights are working their darndest to convince me to do a free stream tomorrow of their game here against Cherokee. We'll see. We'll think about it. Robbinsville Cherokee here tomorrow. Outside. Check swing, and she held on, according to the first base umpire. Counts a ball and 2 strikes on Liz Carpenter. Sophomore backstop for Robbinsville. She chops it down the line. Billy Knight thought about a play, changed his mind. Kinsley Phillips in the on deck circle for Robbinsville. Carpenter batting .303 this season. Pops it up a mile high, and a nice play made.
Now batting the
1 out.
fielder, Kinsley Phillips.
With a one to control swing.
Phillips up with 1 gone. And swings and misses again, 0-2. Outside. Phillips lays off. 2-1, the count. Hopped up into right field, and the play will be made. Nicely done. Reeled in there by Haley Klontz, the
Now
flex
batting the
today.
DT, Fela Welch.
And with 2 outs, that will bring up designated player in softball, excuse me, Fela Welch. And Welch swings and misses at the first offering. We're in the 4th, fans, here on GramstarSports.com. 2-0 Sugar Jets. Here's the pitch. Popped up back to the net. Welch got a piece of it. 0-2 count. Buchanan was finally there for the first catch of the evening.
They did. Don't even start.
Oh, if I'm streaming this, if I'm streaming this game tomorrow, I'm going to be ripping y'all apart over here. Like, you realize that, don't you?
Just do it anyway.
Oh, well, it's going to happen. There you go, right back up the middle. Well, it's got a piece of it, but not enough, and that will do it. Well, fans, it's another 1-2-3 inning for Robbinsville as they continue to try and find a solution to Abigail Bruton. We'll go to the fifth. 2-0 Sugar Jets here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Live and in living color, fans from Robbinsville High School, top of the fifth, coming your way here on GramstarSports.com. It is 2-0 Sugar Jets. And we're back at it. Naomi Taylor back out for inning number 5 inside the circle. Gracie Merrill will bat for her third time today. She has singled and grounded out throughout the afternoon, 1 for 2. Pitch is hit to center field. Kinsley Phillips will make the play. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, 1 out.
Now batting the center fielder, Avery Coggins.
Avery Coggins will be the batter. Coggins responsible for Enka's second run of the game. She singled and made second on an error, later scored on a Locklear double, and that's a fly ball to center field. Kinsley Phillips can't get it. That one gets right above her purview. And boy, has she turned on the Jets, pardon the pun. How about a triple for Avery Coggins here in the top of the fifth?
Now batting the catcher, Riley Locklear.
And Locklear now at the plate. 1 on and 1 out. One drops in, side and low, ball 1.
Your butt.
Cut the run there.
Locklear reaches on the air, brings to the plate the third baseman, Peyton Wise.
Locklear on now. There's no hang tight. And Locklear will just go to second. Peyton Wise at the plate. Upstairs, outside. Taylor has a little bit of trouble reeling it in. No problem, though.
I've only got 4.
Straight up. Hey, hold up.
You would think all those years on the Carolina Cardinals would have helped you with that, but, you know, fine. Middle school Lady Knights are wanting to broadcast, and they can't even run the bases properly, apparently. We'll do it, though. We'll do something tomorrow for them. See what we can get figured out. Chopped foul. Peyton Wise is the batter. Bases have 2 Jets at the moment. Still 2-0 Robbinsville, trailing the Sugar Jets here on GramStarSports.com. It's a 2-2 count with 1 out. And that was a beautiful delivery to sit down Miss Wise. Second strikeout.
Now batting the first baseman, Carly Fresnel.
And that will bring up Carly Presnell here on GramStarSports.com. That one hit right up the gut. That is trouble. Kinsley Phillips will field it. But that will bring Coggins and Locklear across the plate. 4-0 Enka. But a 2 RBI single.
Now batting the pitcher, Abigail Bruton.
For Presnell. And boy, the way Bruton, who's at the plate, by the way, is pitching today. That may be all the insurance needed for the Sugar Jets. But if you're head coach Billy Knight and Robbinsville's program, you want to make sure you see quality competition all season long, even if that means booking a 3A school like Enka for your docket. Stopped by Liz Carpenter.
I see a little girl dragging a piece of wood into the wood. A little girl, okay. I'm dragging a log of wood.
1-1 count on Bruton. Chopped foul makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Robbinsville Monday will travel to Mars Hill University and play the Madison Patriots. Be a fun matchup for the Lady Knights. And they do not have another game until the following Monday. It may be spring break in Graham County that week, but Robbinsville will be in action. They'll be at Western Carolina Monday, April the 10th against AC Reynolds. Good pitch by Taylor. And that brings an end to the 4th, but they strike again, do the Sugar Jets. They get 2 home on a single by Carly Presnell. Let's go, fans, to the bottom of the inning. It is 4-0 here on the Gramstar Sports Network.